Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Zero to Hero episode. Today we have the samurai. I actually just quickly did something to level him up because we wanted him to be at level 41. So we did an Overlord cycle, we got to Overlord cycle 2, but I actually, as soon as we started the cycle, I saw we were over level 40 because the game actually tells you, because it's a brand new character, so we get the unlocks. So I surrendered, and we're going to go and use this to get ourselves, we got ourselves to level 40 on the skill tree, 41 sorry, and that allows us to get the arduous training unlocked. So we're going to be running that with everything else. So if we go to our runes, we actually get rid of weapon expert. We're going to run material harvest, efficient extraction, and then arduous training. Arduous training gives you 40% increased prestige gained. And the reason we're going to be running efficient extraction and material harvest is, one, we're going to be getting a lot of, or we need a lot of materials for weapon upgrades in the future, but we also need a lot of major soulstones. So this is going to give us the major soulstones. As you can see, we're really lacking, and we also need currency, the minor soulstones. So we're just going to do an overlord cycle with him to get him levels. This is what you would run on everyone. If you're doing Titan Hunt, you don't need the material harvest. You can then use weapon experts, but because we're running overlord cycles, that's fine. With regards to our runes, we don't have multicast mastery unlocked just yet, which you can get unlocked pretty quickly, pretty easily. So we'll just run sure-footed, and let's get straight into it. So we're doing a max curse, ethereal lords, that's fine. Although you don't actually, I don't think you actually need it. Let's go with the elites. Oh no, we do need ethereal lords. Alright, that's perfect. So now we've got access to even more prestige, even more minor soulstones. We get access to actually nothing else. You don't even need to do max curse, but we want the minor soulstones and the max prestige. So we're going to go and grab it. We got 36 curse, so like something like this, we could actually get rid of something. 37, sorry. But I like Clone Army because elite enemies actually drop more soulstones as well as more prestige than normal enemies. So we should be fine. And the build is going to be a finesse stacking little build on the samurai. So because we got him to a level 40 or plus, I think ours is level 51 or something around there, we actually got access to all of his skills, including last stand, and that's going to allow us to use last stand in this build today. Weapon has +0 on it. We're only a small level. We've only got a couple of points in the skill tree, actually, like just up to artist training with him. We do have our Ascension, luckily, so that is going to help us. And there's actually going to be a trick in the future when it comes to the Samurai and his Ascension. So do keep your eyes on my videos, because we got something sneaky planned for him. But let's see how far we can go into the Overlord cycles in 20 minutes. That's what I like to do. 20-minute timer on there, and we'll see just how many major soulstones and minor soulstones we can collect in that time. Because when you're playing a game, you don't want to sit down forever playing the game. You want to sometimes play multiple games throughout the day, or you want to if you've got a hard on for the game, then you'll put an unlimited amount of hours in here, like me with 800 plus hours in the game. But otherwise, sometimes variety, people get bored very quickly, or they like to just play a variety of games, or like you start playing a game and then you got a friend that comes on and they're like, hey, let's go play League of Legends together, or let's go play like Rainbow Siege 6, whatever it is you guys play. Let's go play Marvel, or whatever, and that's what happens. So yeah, let's see, we need Ravenous Cut and Last Stand. Very nice to get all of them. Slice and Dice is going to be our main damage source, since it is what stacks with the damage is based on the stacks of Finesse. It also gains Finesse on its own, which is really good for us. We can grab Ruthless, Movement Speed. Movement Speed's good. And then we actually need... Disoriented would be very good as well. We'll just grab Blade Storm for now, since it's another swing skill. But we're actually looking for Bloodlust. If you have Heart-Rending Strike already unlocked on your character, I would suggest using that as well. So we probably won't get too far, because the build doesn't have very good defenses. I mean, we do have block a little bit. I think as soon as we get the cast frequency, we should have even more block. But until then, we're going to suffer a little bit. Once we get more levels and more upgrades and things like that, we're fine. Another thing to know is you don't need to go and pick up any of the materials on the map. What's really nice is everything stays on the map and more materials will spawn. But also the reason why we use material harvest is if we take a look now, we've got the boss crystals. It shows you no materials. We pick that up and we actually got ourselves a bunch of materials there. So as soon as we pick up all the crystals, we get the materials, which is really, really nice. You cannot get the boss drops, so the void essence stuff from there, the reagents and things from the efficient extraction of material harvest. So if you're only missing boss drops, then it doesn't matter using this. Just go play Titan Hunter without the material harvest and efficient extraction. But it's always nice to mix and match and get what you're looking for from them all anyway. We need both of these, so we'll just lock it and grab it. We do have Divine Legacy, so we do have to keep that in mind. Bonus damage, area of effect is going to be good. Multicast there. That. Ooh, beautiful multicast there. Damage on swing is beautiful to grab. Area of effect. And then here we get an area of effect and a damage upgrade. Beautiful. There's Bloodlust. We can get rid of Blade Storm. Potency upgrade with cast frequency is beautiful to see as well. Increase your Rage Spirit damage. We're not interested in the damage of our Rage Spirit. However, we are interested in the Rage, we are actually interested in Rage Spirit being more duration, if that's a thing, and then also being able to get it a lot faster. But otherwise, not really interested in the Rage Spirit for anything else. Only interested in the bonus damage that it gives us and the crit chance and movement speed. Everything else about it is meh, for us specifically. Alright, beautiful. Lots of levels. We can just get rid of damage on everything else. We'll keep the normal damage there for now. A little bit more movement speed, and I think 100% movement speed should be fine for us as well. You don't have to have the ethereal lords on if you don't like, you know, the spirited version or ghosted version of the bosses spawning. You can turn it off and take the other curses, but I find the other curses make things harder because you're adding armor onto the enemies. Samurai does have armor shatterer, which you can then use to get shattered, but I feel like, okay, well, instead of just using that completely, let's just grab not having that as a problem. That's a damage increase for both of these. I also want to grab the lethality. So swing damage increase for those skills is good, like this one over there. So they get increased potency for free. That was plus like 48% of potency, which is pretty crazy. So in the curse 6 tier 6 curse, we landed up on 130,000 prestige before we hit the portal. Something like 150,000, 130,000 prestige. Let's see how much prestige. I mean, we're already on that amount or now, and that's with the higher prestige gained as well as the increased 40% increased prestige gained. So that's really cool. Our Ascension makes us run away from the corner of the map, so it takes a little bit longer, but that's okay. Once we get into the Overlord circle, it's going to be faster regardless. So as long as we can do this in under 8 minutes, which I think I've already done, you should be good. There aren't any achievements for the new characters for beating a map in under 8 minutes, because all of that was for skill masteries, and all those runes were already, you know, completed. Okay, cast frequency. The multicast is great. grab cast frequency there, lethality, more cast frequency, more magnetic. Magnetic you want to get to a pretty decent amount where you don't even have to walk around to get any XP. As you can see, lots of damage being done. Beautiful build. We need more area of effect on last stand. We're going to remove the damage on every skill that isn't slice and dice, since this is our main damage focus anyway. It just makes it so that we're able to get that damage upgrade more, so the game isn't filtering that. Swing to chaos is actually pretty decent here, so we'll grab that. Finesse to bulwark is very good for defenses, giving us that block chance is fantastic as well. And there is something I want you guys to let me know. Okay, so there's two ways we can do this. One way is that I go and take whatever character I feel like doing, so we'll probably just roll a wheel, like a wheel of fortune with the Soulstone survivors characters, and we'll take them from 1 to 170 in a round. There's that option, or there's the option where you guys get to pick which character you'd like me to see, and we're going to be using the first weapon for every character, because obviously the characters, well, it's all the characters we haven't used yet in the Zero to Hero, keep that in mind as well, because they will be level 1 when we get them, so that means no ascensions on those characters as well. 243,000, so nearly double the amount we had before. Got ourselves to over level 70. But yes, carrying on with what I was saying, we are trying to get them all to the highest level possible, or at least like a 20-minute run to see where that goes with the characters, and that's what we're trying to do. And it's either going to be randomized with a wheel, or, you know, what I would like to do is have you guys let me know which character you'd like me to do. So let me know which character you'd like me to do, if you do, and if enough of you give me the same character, maybe I'll just put a poll out actually of, I don't know, however many the poll lets me do. I think it only lets me do like 6 or so choices, and we'll see which ones to do. I'll pick like the weak characters that you guys would like to see, but obviously we have to have them unlocked as well. So we'll do ones that I have unlocked first, and we'll see how far we can get them in terms of level and prestige. I'm going to use like the ones that I've already leveled up to get to this curse level on the other maps, just so that we can also farm, also unlock all the characters at the same time. So eventually we can do all of them. Alright, cast frequencies are always great. Damage increase for everything's fine. We again want to focus on the slice and dice though. Area of effects, great. Multicasting, beautiful. We want both of these. More critical strike chance is good. Multicast, crit. Area, again, being very good here. Damage increases. Area of effect for ruthlessness. Actually, this doesn't help, so we'll banish that. And then just potency. Weirdly enough, oh, we've got our Ascension up, that's what it is. So our actual Ascension gets Bulwark and Finesse as well, which is kind of weird to see. By the way, we do have Finesse to Bulwark, and because we get the Bulwark, we will also get Bulwark to Aptitude. So we're just waiting to see that happen for us, which will be very good. But let's see what else we can get here. Lethality is good. Area of effect on that is good. We're getting a lot of potencies, which is great. Cast frequency. I forgot to get rid of the damage for last stand. Accidentally took duration there, but that's fine. It means that we no longer need cast frequency for that skill. So we can actually banish that. We don't need area of effect here is fine though, because it increases the area of effect of last stand, but we're going to take cast frequency instead, because that's more finesse stacks. Remember, the more finesse we have, the more damage we're going to do with our slice and dice as well. There's a Titan Hunt build with this, which we can do in the future as well for you guys, but right now we're not worried about that. Right now we just want to level up our Samurai. Over here, we're going to drop it to 20%, just so we can start seeing things a little bit better.
light will always be our guide.
And we actually need... See, I don't think we'll get to 170, to be honest. Okay, we don't need to collect anything. Look at that juicy XP. We're halfway there on time, and we need about... Ooh, what is the exact amount we need, actually? Okay, damage, swift is good. Swing we don't need. I'll go multicast on that. Multicast on the last stand is very good. Damage increase there is very good. And I still want to see the last stand, you know, the visuals, but we don't want it to cloud our vision too badly. So that's why we lowered the visibility.
Face me with courage, or fall with dishonor, demon. Through the darkness.
And we're on 600,000 prestige gained in 10 minutes. So we literally have to do this like 4 or 5 times, or we keep going. I don't believe you gain increased prestige per Overlord cycle. You know, you don't gain increased prestige, but it does go faster. So you do get more elite spawning, so you get quite a lot more prestige, and then you get more bosses spawning. As far as I know, bosses do not drop minus soulstones, 1. So if you're farming minus soulstones, you actually don't need more bosses. The way the game's designed is kind of weird. Like, if you want to farm minus soulstones, Titan Hunt is better. But if you want to farm... and materials, Titan Hunt is better. But if you're looking to farm prestige, the Unholy Cathedral, if you can do a high level, is the most amazing thing ever for that. There's a player that has like 10,000 levels on a character because of the Unholy Cathedral. So it's crazy. Only one character though. If you try and do that level on a different character, you'll end up losing. That's weird. Maybe Samurai can actually do it. Not Samurai, Machinist, because of the Ascension.
Strike fast, demon. It'll be your only opportunity.
And there we go. It was like 1 minute and we got to the next stage. We'll probably only be able to get up to 0.6 or level 6 with this build, to be honest. But that's still good. That's still pretty decent. Damage increases are really good. We can start looking at getting some more armor and block. We don't need you, so banish that. Damage, multicast is good. Cast frequency. We don't have rerolls, so we kind of got to go with what the game gives us. Get the damage. I want the duration on that as well. We don't need damage on you, so we'll block that. Potency or cast frequency. I wonder if that gives us 30. It didn't. So was that worth it? Probably not. Ah, we got the cast frequency anyway, so it was worth. Okay, we don't need the area of effect. We go merciless, HP, and then another potency. Because then everything is going to be able to stack finesse a little bit faster. Hey, the new enemies are inside the Overlord cycle. Maybe they're not new, but they got recolored. Okay, armor, potency, armor, multicast. First set of bosses is down already. And we're sitting on 1 million prestige. Now we've got our Ascension, so we've got even more damage. The Ascension lasts for longer. So like I mentioned, you want the duration on the Ascension. It does make you stronger. And the thing is, if you can get it to last for the entirety of the round, you've got those additional stats, which make it easier to defeat the bosses as well. As you can see. This is a lot more visual clutter than the Titan hunts, which is fun. It's not really that big of an issue. You get used to it. after you've done hours and hours of it. We finally found aptitude to bulwark. We get that. Damage increase and damage increase. We have no more locks. We have no more rerolls. So we have to just be wise with our choices over here. And I think our choices are very good.
The moment of truth. Face your destiny, monster.
It's 1.2 million, right? We got about 150,000 on our first. I need to stop taking movement speed. We got 150,000 on our first cycle. Let's see how much we get on our fourth cycle. So we're on, what was it? 1.9. So 1.2 million now. We'll just keep it at 1.2 and see. So we have to hit 135 for it to actually make sense. I mean, obviously we're farming everything, not just...
This dark power is not a trophy. It is a burden to carry. Face me with honor and fall like a
just farming prestige. We're farming Soulstones as well as farming other beautiful stuff.
silent blade. Such a move serve the forge well. Step forward, monster. Let's test your convictions. Such a move will serve the forge well. Technique is nothing but spirit.
On 130, I mean 1.3 million, so we already got 180,000 extra. So it actually does benefit us a lot by going into higher level overlords. You do get more prestige. So that's something we were looking at over here. And it looks like we do. We already got to 250,000 just from this level. 1.4 million. I don't think... It's not enough though. It's just not enough. I think we might have to do Titan hunts instead on the characters. But I needed more materials and I needed more of the Soulstones. So doing it this way is how we get the Soulstones. If you want to farm prestige on a character specifically, then you're going to be looking at doing it other ways. Okay, potency upgrades are good. Stop taking movement speed, Broken. We don't need the duration there. We'll take crit and crit damage. Block, health, things like that. Swing to chaos is fine. It just means it's going to be up permanently. Potency. Beautiful. And we'll go one more. Well, I mean, I said till 20 minutes, so it's probably 2 more rounds. I think on Overlord 6 we'll probably just land up losing.
Let steel speak where words fail. It's time to hunt the Void King. Strike fast, demon.
But as you can see, a build on our Samurai at from level or prestige 40, once you've unlocked the arduous training, is more than plenty to take you where you need to go with the Samurai itself. So this will give us a couple of new runes as well as we unlock his skill tree, but it will also allow us to just unlock everything. We'll have more than enough materials or major Soulstones to do anything we want with them. Also, if we're able to just stand still with our actual character, that would make the build even stronger. So getting block, which we do have, let's see, we do block quite a bit. I don't actually want to end up losing through block, I mean not blocking. And we've also nearly got 1,000 finesse stacks, which is really good for our slice and dice damage. Like I mentioned, you could probably remove the ruthlessness if you have heartrending strike and add that in instead. That will give you more bulwark, it will give you more finesse, and it will also give you more fragility.
Through the darkness,
Okay, 1.8 million. See, the thing is you need about 4.4 million to get your character to level 170. So that's why doing it this way is not always the greatest. I need to go check Titan Hunt to see the exact amount of prestige we can get on like a low level Titan Hunt, or even if we do the Void King or whatever the case may be. Just see what builds work and what don't work.
Silent blade speaks louder than words.
Okay, as you can see, things are getting slightly slower.
Face me with courage.
And we're going to have to call it over here. But we get ourselves a whack ton of prestige, so we will get to 2 million. And we landed up with 24 Soulstones each. So let's see where that took us. We don't even need to do the 25 levels. We eliminated 700 Lords of the Void, so we got our Engineer. And we went all the way from level 70 up to level 132. Slice and dice, doing a whack ton of damage over there. We didn't even get a lot of minor Soulstones, but we needed it for the major Soulstones. So 24 major Soulstones in 17.5 minutes. We got a little bit of materials, a decent amount of chunk, like for the base ones and things like that. We got a little bit of boss ones and whatever the case may be. So if we wanted to try different builds now with the character, we can. Are we able to complete their skill tree and whatever the case may be. So here's the character list, guys. Obviously, we can only do characters we own. So it's the Shaman, the Engineer. Engineer is actually a pretty good one to get as well. So we are actually going to do the Engineer, and we need to go and unlock the Cursed Captain. And the reason for that is in the Engineer skill tree, he gets increased material gained for every single character. So we'll do the Engineer, we'll do the Cursed Captain as well. I need to just go unlock him in the Ritual of Heresy, which is easy to do with anyone. Pyromancer is probably the easiest one. Things like the Pyromancer we can still do because we're level 58, level 27 on the Barbarian, just things like that. But things like the Houndmaster, we're already quite a decent high level, we don't need to do them. And the Legionnaire. So let me know what you guys think. We will do the Engineer build, we will do a Curse Captain, and we'll keep going from there. I do need to also just unlock Curse 6 now, or 7, on all of the levels, because there are a lot of achievements that we can then do from there that can get more runes and things like that. So 500k enemies, 300k enemies, 200k enemies still, a bunch of character unlocks over there, prestige for all of them. Then we've got some level stuff to do as well for all of them for runes, but most of them look like Caves of Del Zog for the this one over here, Caves of Del Zog for this one over there, Dungeons of Despair, and so on and so forth. So it's just about doing all the levels, getting all the runes, and in the process of doing that, we also what we'll do is we'll use like each character to get that, just to get to like level 20 on each character, because if we want to do a build that does really well with each character, we do need to have their Ascension just to keep them in a good spot, to make sure that they do survive up to Overlord 6 or whatever the case may be. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.